Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK. Today's little project is this cute little box which contains a hand gel. So just a cute little gift to give thanks to someone. And it's a quick and easy box to make, so I will show you exactly what you need to do. Start off with a piece of card. I'm using Blushing Bride and I've already cut my designer series paper. This piece of card measures 7 inches by 5 3/4 inches. So if you're using A4 paper, A4 card in the UK, then you can actually get 2 sheets out of your sheet, out of your piece of A4 card. So just cut it down to 7 inches on the 8 1/4 inches, and then you can do your 5 3/4 twice on that. Love it when a project is quite frugal with cardstock as well. So along the 7-inch edge, I want to score that at 2 1/4, 3 1/4, 5 1/2, and 6 1/2. Okay, turn that round clockwise and then score at 1 inch, at 4 1/4, and at 5 1/4. These measurements will all be on my blog, and there's a link to that blog post in the description bar below. You'll also find a list of all of the Stampin' Up products that I'm using in today's video, so that you can pop over to my online shop if you're in the UK and purchase your Stampin' Up products with me. Okay, so just burnished all of those. I'm going to chop straight up the score lines on the bottom. So this is the section that just has 1 score line there. I've got a section at the top with 2 score lines. Okay, so that's the top and this is the bottom. Just going to wedge the squares so that we get a neater fit and leave the rectangles. I didn't quite get that score line cut out there. Just take that off. So chop that, and I actually want to take out that section, that bottom corner there. This is going to be my tab, so I'm going to chop there, and on all of these score lines I'm going to cut down to the 2nd horizontal score line. So that means that I'm taking that piece out completely. Straight down my score line. Last one. Straight down. Okay, so this is going to be my lid. This is the side tab, so I'm just going to chop that bit off and I'm going to wedge this bit. Okay, I'll do the same with this tab. So chop the top bit and wedge that there. Okay, now this piece here needs to come off completely. Okay, so that's the front of my box and I just need to get rid of all of that. So bring in my bigger scissors. Just feel it's easier to do in one big chop straight along there. Okay, now I'm going to save that bit for my decoration. Okay, now my designer series paper pieces. These are, I've got two pieces that are 2 inches by 3 inches for the front and the back, and then these ones are 3 inches by 3/4 of an inch for the side, and this one is 2 inches by 3/4 of an inch for the top. Now before I go any further, I'm going to round those 2 corners or I'll probably forget. So pop it into my detailed trio punch, and I can fold those bits out of the way and just do that there as well. Okay, bear with me while I just glue on my designer series paper. Now this is a script print, so obviously I need to make sure that I've got it the right way up. Don't want to have words and then somebody realise that they're upside down. Okay. Now unfortunately you do need slightly more than 1 sheet of 6x6 to get the 2. If we didn't decorate the top, you would be able to get the designer series paper for 2 boxes out of 1 sheet of 6x6 designer series paper, which is always an option if you don't want to decorate the top. It would still look cute. Just checking that was the right way up. The print is so small that I doubted myself there that was the right way up. Yep. I have to search for the English to be absolutely sure. Okay, now talking of upside down, this bit we do want it to be the opposite direction from this bit, because you've got it running the right way there, and then if you put it the same as that, it would be upside down. So you need to purposefully put this bit on upside down. Or you could leave that bit until the end, until you've made your box, and then you know for sure you're putting it on the right way round. It's possibly the easiest way to do it. Now, I am going to take a little notch out there. I am using a 1/2 inch circle punch that unfortunately Stampin' Up no longer sell. But if you've got any small punch or even a small die, something like that, that would be able to take that notch out, that would be fab. Add some glue to your tab at the side, and then just fold that over to get a nice neat finish there. Okay, and we know that this is the back of the box, so we're folding in the 2 sides. Fold forward the back. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue just to hold those 2 bits down. Fold the back forward, and then add your glue to this piece and fold that over. And that means your front has got this nice, neat, continuous edge there, and the joins are all at the back there where nobody's going to notice them. Pop in your little hand gel, and there you go, your box is made. It's just ready to decorate. The reason I kept this piece was that I used the stamps from Arrange a Wreath. So we've got 2 little hearts there, and the die that coordinates with that to cut them. I'm using Flirty Flamingo, not with that. I'm using Blushing Bride first of all, and I can get 2 hearts on that, and in fact if I wanted to I could get 3 out of it on that. And I have a piece of white card, and that's what I'm using the Flirty Flamingo with, just to put an extra colour into the project. The Give Thank stamp is from Arrange a Wreath as well. Let me just clean that. Just used my Simply Chamois to take the blushing, any residual blushing bride off before I did the Flirty Flamingo. Okay, so that's our stamping. I'm just going to cut these out, and for the sentiment I am using one of the dies from Stitched So Sweetly. Just use a little bit of washi tape there just to hold that in place. And I've misplaced the Stitched So Sweetly die. Found it. Pop that on, a little bit of tape on that as well, just to hold that in place. These are both small enough to run through the mini stamping cut and emboss machine. Super handy. Okay, so we've got 2 of those, 1 of those, and I'll just run this through. Use the same bit of washi tape if I can get it off. There we are. That one. And there we have our last bits of decoration. Okay, now I also added the little piece of the polka dot tulle ribbon because I had that, I'd cut a piece off for another project that was actually too short. So waste not, want not, let's just use it on this one instead. Pop that on at a diagonal. Chop off the excess. I'm going to put these on with dimensionals. So I've got minis for the hearts and normal sized ones for the sentiment. Probably more than I need. Take the backings off. Pop that on in the middle like that, and then just put minis on the back of these hearts. Go. Pop them on wherever you want them. I thought it was cute to overlap them a little bit. Backings off them all. And there, and another one I can put further down this time. Oh, I thought I'd taken the backing off that, but clearly didn't. There we are. 2 cute little gift boxes with hand gel inside them. As I said earlier, all of the links to the products I've used and the dimensions, etc., will be in my blog post. There is a link to that blog post in the description bar below. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next time, bye.